So for a while there, I honestly thought ChatGPT was overrated. I'd ask it something and the answer that came right back was just this gray, generic, could have Googled it myself kind of thing. And I kept wondering what everybody was so excited about. And it turns out the problem wasn't the tool at all. It was me. There was this one little thing I was doing even without realizing it. And I bet some of you are doing the same thing too. It's not that we're typing the wrong words, it's that we've got this thing that can actually think right alongside us. And we're using it sometimes like a vending machine. So today, I want to show you the shift that changed the whole thing for me. The difference between getting something really good out of this and getting that same old gray mush. And I'll be straight with you. It's got nothing to do with fancy prompts. It's about how you think. Hey, it's Alan, and this is AI Made Simple. So let's simplify a few things. So most of us treat ChatGPT like it's a genie. You know, you rub the lamp, you type in your question, and you kind of expect a nice little wish to pop right out. You ask, you take whatever it gives you, and you move on. But it's not a genie, it's more like a mirror. Whatever you put into it is pretty much what you're going to get back out. So if the question going in is kind of fuzzy and half baked, well, the answer coming back is going to be just as fuzzy and half baked. And here's the part that kind of stings once you see it. That generic, could have just Googled it answer you got back. The machine wasn't being dumb. It was showing you that you hadn't really thought the thing all the way through yet. That weak answer was just a reflection of a half formed question. Now, here's the part nobody really is talking about. When we use it like a genie, ask it, take it, and move on, we don't just end up with worse answers. Over time, we actually get worse at thinking because every single time we let it do the thinking for us, that muscle we'd normally be using just sits there. And if we keep outsourcing it long enough, the one thing that actually made us valuable in the first place, our own judgment, our read on things, it just quietly starts to fade away. And that's the real risk of all of this. It was never that the robot gets too smart, it's that we get a little too comfortable letting it think for us. So the goal here isn't to think less, it's to actually think better and to use this thing to help us do exactly that. So let's flip the whole thing around. Instead of asking ChatGPT to just hand you the answer, start using it to sharpen your own. And there's really only four moves to it. The first one is to make it interview you. So before it writes a single word, you just tell it, hey, ask me 5 questions before you answer. And now, all of a sudden, it's pulling the thinking out of you. All that stuff you already knew, but never actually put into words. The second move is to make it argue against you. Tell it, okay, here's my plan. Now be my toughest critic. Where does this thing fall apart? Because a genie just nods and agrees with you, but a real sparring partner is going to tell you the truth. The third move is to give it a standard and then make it grade its own work. Say something like, rewrite that so it's a 10 out of 10. And now tell me why the first version was only a 6. And just like that, you've taught it. And honestly, you've taught yourself what good actually looks like. And the fourth move is to feed it your world, your writing, your numbers, your actual situation. Because generic stuff in gets you generic stuff back. But you put something real and specific in, and all of a sudden, it sounds like it's been sitting in the room with you the whole time. And when you start doing that, something kind of shifts. You don't walk away from the conversation just holding some answer that got handed to you. You actually walk away thinking more clearly than you were when you sat down. The answer got better, sure, but only because what you put in got better. And honestly, that's the whole secret right there. ChatGPT doesn't reward the person for the fanciest prompt. It rewards the person who actually thinks the clearest. And that's really what simplify means around here. It's not about letting the machine do it all for you. It's about taking that hard, foggy, overwhelming thing and actually making it clear and letting the tool make you sharper instead of softer. So here's your next move. The next time you sit down and open up ChatGPT, don't just ask it for an answer. Ask it to make your thinking better. Make it interview you. Make it push back on you a little bit. And then come tell me down in the comments what it caught that you completely missed. Go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Alan, and this is AI Made Simple.